welcome back to Boxwood Avenue. I'm so excited that you're here today. Gift wrapping is one of my very favorite things and I can't wait to share some of my tips with you. So let's get started. So I want to start off by telling you my favorite place to buy wrapping paper, and that is the hardware store. I know that there are wrapping papers that can be very expensive, but brown paper is my go-to for anything and everything. If you prefer white wrapping paper rather than brown, you can also get this kind of paper in white. So I think before you get started wrapping, you always need the right tools. Don't go into it with scissors, like this. These would not work to wrap presents. You want really high quality, sharp scissors that are gonna cut your paper without snagging it. I wanna show you how I wrap a gift. And it's basically the same way you've probably always wrapped gifts, but I want to give you some tips. I'll figure out how long my paper needs to be and I'll cut. When you're trying to determine how long your wrapping paper should be, I just fold this over and then make sure that this covers about halfway of the gift. And that way you won't have any gaps, because that's the worst, is if you cut it too short and then you can't wrap the present and you waste the paper. So this is the perfect length. But I think where a lot of people go wrong is they will not trim this part off on either side, and they will try and fold it, and then it's gonna look really bulky on the ends. So it's important before you start wrapping to measure out how wide you want your wrapping paper to be. So when I'm trying to figure out how wide I want my wrapping paper, I'll take the gift that I'm wrapping and I will place it at one edge. I'll want the fold from this side to go up about halfway on the gift. I don't want to go any longer than that because then you're going to have overlap. It's going to be really bulky. So I won't trim this side, I'll only trim this side. And you can see now I have this huge space here that I don't need. So see, this is about halfway up the side of the gift. So now I will trim this side. The wrapping paper on either side is not going to be too wide and we aren't going to have this big bulky mess. I think that that's a really important step that you don't always remember to do, and then if you forget to do it and you're trying to trim it once this is already taped, you get these like all wonky mess and it doesn't work, so just trim it before. To get really crisp, clean lines on the corners, I press down and I fold this in and I crease each corner, and then I will take this one and I'll fold it in and I'll crease. And I'll fold that one in and put the crease. And then fold that up and put a nice piece of tape there, and it looks really clean. You don't have any extra paper there. So now when I have one side done, I'll flip it up and I'll do the other side and I'll do the same technique. Now that our package is nicely wrapped, we're gonna add all the ornaments and the ribbon. It doesn't always have to be expensive. You can use greenery, inexpensive ornaments, ribbon scraps, baker's twine, anything that you can find lying around that will make it a little bit more special, I say go for it. I also have tons of free gift tags on my website if you're looking for gift tags. This year, my friend Camille from Amber's Artistry painted some for us, so I'm gonna use those on this package. When you're wrapping your package with ribbon, I'll usually place the ribbon underneath the package, and then I will tie a nice knot wherever I want my bow to go. And I don't like it centered usually, I kind of like it off to one side. I don't know if this will work for you, but it works really well for me. When I'm tying a bow, I flip the package upside down and tie the bow, and then the bow sits the right side up. If you're trying to tie a bow on a package, flip the package upside down like this, just twist it, and then tie your bow. So now I'm going to add my gift tag and probably an ornament, maybe a little bit of greenery, just to dress it up for gifts where you want to add something onto the package, but you can't really tie it down. For example, here I have a little pine cone that I attached to the gift. Glue dots are an excellent resource. You can place your greenery or whatever isn't going to be able to be tied onto the package and it will stay. One of my favorite tips. Adding those extra special touches just make the gift a little bit more thoughtful. I have one more simple tip to show you and I think you're really gonna like it. We just finished up this simple gift wrap idea, but I also want to show you a gift wrap idea that I love to do with brown paper or white paper. It's one of the reasons why I love this simple wrapping paper so much is you can customize it to fit anything that you want. So we're going to make our own calligraphy wrapping paper. It's very easy. I just have a straight line. You can use a magazine or a book. You don't have to use a ruler. And I'm gonna mark straight lines diagonally. And I'm using a special pencil. This is a pencil that's made for calligraphy, and it's just a soft graphite, so it's easy to erase. After you've marked your lines diagonally or however you want to mark your lines, you just take a Sharpie, and this is faux calligraphy with a Sharpie. I'm going to write in cursive first, and then to make it look like calligraphy on all of my downstrokes on each letter, I'm going to darken it. Once you're finished, you're just going to go in and erase the pencil lines, and if you've marked very lightly, this will be very easy to do. And there's our wrapping paper. I'm going to wrap this gift, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all wrapped up. There's just a simple way that you can dress up simple brown paper packaging and make it unique to you and your family. I hope that you guys have enjoyed all of my wrapping tips. If you use any of them, make sure to tag me on Instagram. I'm at Box of Avenue. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos, and visit our website, boxofavenue.com, for easy handmade gift ideas.